That morning, I woke up with a mission. Being my third day in Copenhagen, I wanted to do something special. And thanks to my new friend Hamedi, I got the perfect suggestion. She proposed me to go for a little getaway out of the city, and when she showed me the photos of the place, I had to reserve a spot. So after a quick breakfast, that's what I did. I bought a train ticket until Hillord, and I brought my book with me to have a little reading session on the train while heading there. The weather wasn't promising, but by the time I finished my tour, the sun was shining, so stay tuned for that. The castle is located on 3 little islands. Built during the Renaissance, it's kinda known as the Nordic version of Versailles. But knowing this did not prepare me for what was inside. I know photos and reality normally barely match, but seeing the same castle in real life left me speechless. I think I stayed in the chapel for at least 20 minutes, trying to capture how beautiful and mesmerizing every detail was. The combination between gold and white, the floors, the size. The most beautiful thing is always not having a clue about how such a simple architecture from the outside can actually contain something so amazing. It was originally built to show off Christian IV's status as a powerful European monarch, and now contains a collection of portraits, history paintings, furniture, and applied art. I'll combine it under the Museum of National History. I tried to capture every frame and eventually ended up filling my SD memory, but it was still worth it. Arriving at the Great Hall wasn't expected. I didn't realize how many turns I took until I found myself on the second floor above the chapel. The room was huge, with a gold ceiling and colorful walls, on which stood the tapestries and portraits of members of the family. As the room before, I stayed there at least 20 minutes trying to draw what I was looking at. I was lucky enough not to be surrounded by many people, and that made the whole experience even better. I had no rush walking around, stopping, taking photos. I played this game of trying to capture myself in every mirror I could spot. And that was a fun way to pass the time. looking for reflective surfaces between wood frames, porcelain plates, and vases. I visit the photography museum, a little fraction of the whole building, which I found really interesting. And then it was time to go out and get some sun. Quiet days are my favorite days. Those days when I'm surrounded by nature and can feel myself letting go of the stress and my mind gets lighter. Being on vacation doesn't always equal to being serene, but here I did feel like that. It's a gorgeous day. I'm surrounded by beauty. Honestly. I let myself walk, stop, and breathe. Until I sat down and I decided I wanted to read some pages. Nobody was rushing me, so I took all the time I wanted to stay there and just enjoy the silence. Because sometimes, self-care looks like reading a book, going to a concert, eat your favorite dinner, or have a bath. But on some other days, self-care is gifting yourself a solo day in a castle. On the way back, my friend Maddie asked me to go to dinner. It was the last night for the both of us, and she was leaving early in the morning, so we wanted a little night together. So after finding a Mexican restaurant, we went there and sat down. Little did we know that the two guys sitting next to us would have turned our trip by making us laugh so hard we couldn't breathe anymore. So that's how the night ended, with joy and laughter. And this one has to be added to one of the best days of April, for sure. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. See you on part 3.